Hi everyone, it's Rita from Miss Rita to the Rescue. I wanted to, I realize a lot of people are home today and looking for things to do, and I wanted to just kind of encourage you and show you a project. I showed you this last night. Not sure if you got a chance to watch it, but I wanted to show it to you again. It's a free file. Actually, there's 3 free files and available from a vendor, a designer that I really, really love. Her name is Mary from SVG Cuts, and she has some exquisite files, and most of them cost money. It's not a whole lot of money, but in this particular case, she's made these 3 files for tissue box covers available for free, but for a limited time. So I wanted to show you how to find them on her site and encourage you to download them today, because after today, I think the price is going to go from free to like $3.99. There are 3 files. One is for this box tissue holder. The other is for this more traditional tissue holder. And then there's another one for the box with like these panels on the side. It's a really fabulous little find, and I wanted to show you how to put it together, actually the bigger box one. But first, I wanted to show you this, and this is her website, SVG Cuts, and you'll see that she has kind of like a rolling image thing here on the front, and you'll wait until it shows the free image. Here it is, the free download, and you can click on there. Now you do have to, if you don't already have an account with Mary at SVG Cuts, you do have to create an account, and all it is just, you know, your name, address, email address sort of thing, and you do process this like an order. So if you already have created an account, you just go in and you log in and you type in your email address and your password, which you establish when you do this, okay? When you first establish the account. So you log in, and then you click on this image, the tissue box cover, just to kind of see what you're going to get. There's actually several pictures here of what you're going to get. You're going to get 3 files, and you can do them in whatever color you'd like. So you're going to add this to your bag, and you see it's $0, and you will check out completely, okay? So you go to checkout. You won't have to put any money or any payment in there because it's free, and then you just hit continue and you place the order. Once you place the order, you have to download the file. Hi, Wendy. We have to download the file. You get an email notification, and you download the file, and it comes down as a zip, okay? And you just hit download, and it will download to whatever device you're working on. In this case, I'm working on an iPad, so it will download to the iPad. And then once you have completed that order, you're all set. You can fiddle with it. You don't have to cut it tonight or today, but just go and download it for free, and then upload it into Design Space, and then you can cut it whenever you are able to. It doesn't have to be right today. So let me show you how the big tissue box, here's the regular tissue box that everybody is used to, but then also there's the square one. You're going to see files for both of these, but I want to show you how this tissue box one goes together. And I cut it out. I just want to show you, when you get a file from Mary, you get also this, it's a PDF part, okay? Hi, Amy. Hi. So it's a tissue box covers. There's 3 of them. There's the large, there's the small, and then the small with framed panels. So we're going to put together this large one. If you want to put together the small one, I have another video on my channel that you can look for. It's also on my YouTube channel, and it will show you a lot more detail about how to download the and upload into Design Space, and also how to put together the small one. But let's put together the big one. It really is just a matter of being a couple of sheets of paper. You have your base. And in this case, I cut it from yellow because I thought it was nice and cheery and sunny. And there are these, when designers like Mary give you SVG files, they usually put like a dashed line to imitate the scoring, and that's okay. It cuts out like dashes. And we're just going to fold it on the scoring everywhere where that dashed line is. So there are the 2 sides, and here are the smaller sides, folding it as we go along. And here, so we've got 4 of the sides. We're going to put the top aside for just a second. Okay, so so we've got the 2 long sides and the 2 short sides, and we're just going to create basically a long strip of paper. So we're going to take the big long side of one, and then the short side of another. Now when you put it together, make sure that the top tabs are the same ones across. The bottom ones are the bigger ones, top ones are the smaller ones, okay? And we're just going to use a little bit of glue. I had my glue open a little bit longer than a little too much glue. Okay, and then I like to do this on a flat surface, just because it's a box, and a lot of times when you're doing boxes, if you're not lining these up absolutely correctly, you'll end up having a hard time putting the tissues back in there. And you can sort of fold it like this and sort of give it a little inspection here. Make sure that it's lined up entirely, okay? So we have those 2 pieces together. Let's put them aside to dry a tiny bit. And then we have these other 2 pieces. Okay. Put those together. Yep. Fold it, make sure that it's getting right at that fold. Okay, right at that fold. And you know, I always tell you that you're going to do a better job than I am, because you'll be paying more attention to gluing than talking. I know I'm always just talking la la la. So, all right. So then we take those 2 strips, and we're going to glue the 2 strips together. Actually, I just noticed I made a mistake. I'm going to go back and try to fix it while I can. I put the tab in the wrong place on this. Let me go back and see if I can fix it. If not, we might see I put the tab on the back instead of on the inside. Well, you'll do better, right? You'll do better. Okay, so now we have our completed box. Ah! Oh, Rita, you're such a goober. I'm such a goober. I'm so sorry. It's a good thing I can laugh at myself. Man, I really messed it up. Because it has to be I really messed it up. Oh my God, I really, really messed it up. Okay, here we go. So sorry, guys. Not paying attention. I guess I'm just preoccupied here. So it's gonna go long, short, right? Instead I put it, you know, short, long, and then it didn't work out that way. It has to go every other. Duh. All right. Now you're all laughing at me. Oh well. I can deal with that. All right. So we're among friends. Okay, here we go. All right. So we've got, now we have it correct, right? The long and then a short, long and short. So sorry, folks. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that big long strip and we're gonna close it up to make the box. Here we go. And while it is flat, we can take the decorative pieces, that's these ones here, and we can put them on there. This, a little bit of glue. I use, people ask all the time, I use this glue called Art Glitter Glue. I buy mine at Create for Less, but actually went to go put in an order for it the other day and it's sold out. So I'm gonna have to buy it from Amazon this time, I think, unless they get it in stock. Oh, everybody's running out of everything. Feels a little bit like the end of the world, doesn't it? So, okay, so we're putting the decorative pieces. I'm gonna flip it over. And then put the other side here. And while we have the glue, we're gonna do the top piece as well. So let's just finish this. Well, if it's the end of the world, well, at least we'll go out crafting, doing something we love. But seriously, hope y'all are staying safe and sane during this time. Okay, so there's the top. Let's just go ahead and glue that. And as I always say, you're going to be much more careful than I am because you're not talking while you're doing it and everything. So, okay, so there's our box. You open it up this way. Make sure it's going to open and close, you know what I mean? Like it's going to be squared off. And if you wanted to, you could take and put your tissue box in there if you wanted to. Now, one thing I heard from someone last night is this is the bottom, and they found if they folded these pieces in and even they could glue them, it would make it sturdy. I actually like to have a finished piece, a bottom piece. So I created, in this one here, I just created a square that matched this one without the hole. And that's what I did, but you can do whatever you'd like. And then we're gonna just nestle our tissues into the box there. And there's our top. Put a little bit of glue. Whoop, I put too much glue. Then I'm just gonna square it off on the top and make sure that it's nice and square. I was mentioning last night, you know, it's so wonderful to see all of our communities now, all of our people working together, and they were doing this, this food, distributing food from the schools through our food pantry yesterday and today. And I was thinking about the nursing homes, because I know that they've closed them to the general public, but it's so isolating. You know, it's hard. We want to be good neighbors, but we're told we have to keep our distance. So I was thinking that this, and maybe like some cards that we've been doing, you know, some just spring cards that I might package them up and drop them off. And I think that they'll bring a little bit of cheer to some, you know, some socially isolated people. Okay. So there is the tissue box. And again, you can do the bottom differently if you want. This one here I did where I could take it off and replace it with the new box. This one here I did it so that I put a square on the bottom, so once you're done with it you'd throw it out, or you can maybe try to remove the bottom. Really like this paper. I got this paper from Doodlebug. It's called like sugar and cream or something like that. It's really so cute, but you can do it any paper you want. You can make it, you know, theme to match something. It would be really fun. And again, it's free. It's from SVG Cuts. It's the woman there is named Mary, and I guess she's pregnant with her first baby, which is so wonderful. And she's been having, you know, a little bit of that pregnancy stuffiness, and she was making these SVGs and decided to come up with this this little project, and I really am so appreciative for her thoughtfulness, and I would love for you guys to go and check her out on her website. So that's it for this little project. I thought you'd find it interesting. Do go over to svgcuts.com, and let's see, a little bit later, I think maybe tomorrow, I'm going to be coming back to show you these really adorable like little favor boxes that were originally set up as Christmas, but I've changed it out to make it for a bridal shower that has a nautical theme. And let me show you the other one. And I'm going to show you how to put these together. They're really cute. They have a little ribbon closure, and they have a little gusset here that will fit just a really cute, I'm making these for my girlfriend's daughter's bridal shower, and she's going to put lip balms in there. So I thought that would be a fun thing, and it would match her theme. So look for that coming up in a very short time. So I think that's it for today. I can't really read comments, but I thank you all for coming. The reason why I can't read them is that I have this going landscape. Before I was doing portrait and I could read the comments. So if you did leave a comment, I can only see, I think maybe Dawn and Marianne, I think Amy. So thank you all for coming. I so appreciate you. And I hope that if you need anything, just ask, reach out. We're all in this together, and we can all have a little bit of fun during this difficult time if we stick together. So thanks so much for coming today. My name is Rita, and this is my channel, Miss Rita to the Rescue. You make it a great day.